Hello, everybody. Hello, and welcome to Points of Light, Dungeons & Dragons 5th Edition, set in the world of Eberron.
I still love that picture, by the way.
What picture?
In a steampunk.
Yeah, anyway. Well, hello, everybody. Hello, and welcome to Points of Light. I am Neuronok, and once more, I will be the Dungeon Master. Well, so... quite a lot has happened since last week. You know, we've been hit by 2 fireballs in a row. Yeah. That was a bit of a daunting thing, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah. And in case anybody wants to say something, let's get on right to it, shall we? Alright. Recap time. Okay. Previously, our adventurers have climbed up to the deck of the Celeste Noir. Something that is quite familiar to, elves. Sorry, could not pronounce her name correctly. With the crew fought back against the Tunnel Snake Cane. The party aided the crew and, with some difficulty thanks to a pair of fireballs in a row from one of the enemy spellcasters, prevailed. Meanwhile, Aiden went inside the cabin by himself, hoping to catch the changeling infiltrator. After a scuffle inside, he emerged, saying he had lost the infiltrator. Unfortunately, during that time, one of the crew, Natsuko Hayashi, perished. While everyone was recuperating, Aiden fired an arrow at Elf and his form changed, revealing herself to be the infiltrator and held the halfling hostage. She gave the party an ultimatum. Either they let her leave with the contract in hand, or the halfling dies. With time not on their side, the rest of the party opted to attack her, forcing her to flee without the contract. While fighting and bringing Aiden back to health, the party read through the contract, which had a noblewoman from Flamekeep commissioned a House Canet member to build a factory for general supplies there. And that is where we are right now. The wind goes against you as the tension in the air leaves. Some of the crew members were mourning one loss of one of their own. Again, Natsuko Hayashi, and the airship is still attached to the lightning rail, which both it and the ship were still going at a bit of a snail's pace. You feel like sore, hurt after what appeared to be a hard day.
Appeared to be? Appeared to be.
Yes.
Appeared to be. I highly disagree with that appeared.
Yeah, that's true.
I'm sorry, I have 9 hit points. I'm exhausted.
You are exhausted. Yes, you're right.
I've been fireballed twice.
Almost dead.
Not okay.
It's just a little fireball. Let's see what the problem is.
Oh, just a little bit.
A little bit. A little bit. Do you know how big a fireball is?
40 feet.
In diameter, yes.
You're
pretty big.
Lucky this ship is magical that it didn't.
Yeah.
Explode the ship, burn it up, or whatever.
No, the whole airship is a magical, fire
retardant
constructed. So like it technically is. I think there might be like singe marks, but that's about it.
Yeah,
like
you're right. There are singe marks, and some of the crew is just like throwing bodies off, just like yeet, just disposing the bodies.
Hold on. I want to search the bodies before they eat them off the side.
Go ahead and roll.
Sorry.
Go ahead and roll an investigation check.
Okay. Awesome. It's gonna be a straight roll.
Yay for rubbing the dead.
Well, go ahead and roll an investigation check. Would anyone like to help?
12.
Yes, sir, I'll help.
Oh, go ahead and roll an investigation check as well, apparatus.
That has a good old 19.
19, okay.
Cool.
You
They
and
rolled the same
Zoria,
number.
you and Zoria managed to find a couple intact feather tokens. Yeah, feather tokens. And although you managed to find some of the equipment off the person, they are scorched beyond use.
Womp womp.
Womp womp, indeed. Yeah.
Dun, dun, dun.
Aiden, you still have your equipment after the infiltrator drops both the sword and both one of your short swords and your bow, so you got them back.
Okay.
So how many? You said we found a couple fall tokens.
Yeah.
Okay. How many is a couple?
I'm gonna roll a d4.
I mean, a couple is 2.
A few is 3 or more. Or nothing.
You
if
found
not,
3 featherfall tokens.
So we found a few feather fall tokens.
Yes. You found a few featherfall tokens.
Nice too. So that makes it 4 in total amongst the party.
All right.
Because I still have mine from the Iron Giant fight. Since I didn't use it to get in.
Yeah.
Unless I didn't get it.
Yes.
I don't know.
Alrighty. Demetrius says, Demetrius, you heard Demetrius say, well, unfortunately, we gotta like go back to Sharn, file a report for this. It's the day. It's been a day.
Yes, it definitely has been a day.
Yeah.
conscious?
Sorry, what'd you say, Aaron?
Am I conscious?
Yes, I
Yeah.
healed you.
Oh, okay,
A
cool.
lot of feather tokens.
Yeah. So, how many hit points?
I don't remember. Looks like 15.
Yeah, you have 15 hit points, Aaron. Yeah, your character's
Okay.
at. Yeah, you got unconscious thanks to the changeling making a bit of sneak attack with Aiden's longbow, which really hurts.
I'm hitting for like 40, I think.
Yeah. Alrighty. Well, actually, I think some of the crew would like to tell you something about what happened. If you're willing to have a moment to listen. I'll bet I bet you're wondering how did this happen, right?
Yes, I'm actually quite interested in seeing why a House Lyrandar ship is under.
We got hijacked, as you can see. Well, long story short, we thought we picked up some passengers, but well, we got set up. One of us and our Bray, the other changeling, the good changeling, steps and says, "Now that you mention it, I heard that some of the gang members say the name Anna. Like
Anna?
yeah, Anna. I think as well as this as the halfling with a dinosaur. You don't see that every day.
She's on the, and I point downwards. She's down there with there, and I like point to the party because I'm not technically part of the party. They're paladin, I think. They're healer.
And you kind of like see Szechuan on a aspiration of a horse, leaping from one from one lightning out to another.
Jesus Christ!
Yeah,
Yeah, you kind of like highlight a couple of like, and She kind of like
Oh,
has to like stumble.
fire over the rainbow.
They look like they're handling themselves well.
I'm doing alright.
Yeah, you cannot like see each other. You're like about like quite a bit of a ways apart.
I should be almost there, right? Please tell me I'm almost there.
Right.
I'm not sure if it was whoever was. I think they were a cleric when we were down there on the ship.
That would be Vay. That's Vay, by the way. Vay's the elf. The elven
Yeah,
cleric.
the elf. I don't know exactly their part in the group, but we left them down there with the
With the halfling. Yeah.
the halfling with one of the group's party members.
Yeah, and
So.
and Szechuan, meanwhile, what are you doing?
Well, I'm just trying to get this train to go in the right direction again.
Yeah. Well, by the way, by the time you start to get off, the train is now going into the right direction. The opposite direction. And you kind of hear someone saying, "Hey, thanks for the help."
No problem. Oh, my back's gonna hurt tomorrow. I don't know how to carry all these fuckers. Why did I do this to myself? I should have just gone with the others.
You kind of like mutter to yourself as you enter the party's lightning rail, hoping to find someone there. Right.
If
back-
you were ever
Yeah.
in pain, I
Meanwhile,
have
we're
the
all
remedy.
on the airship attached to the lightning.
Well, I would notice the airship and wonder if you fuckers actually did something with that.
Well, as
And then
for
the
how
light-
we
There will be something for this
Yeah.
party, so
as
you know.
as
People.
for how we escaped, the Landar pilot said, grinning with his arms crossed in front of him. Well, that was Overberry's and Natsuko's idea. Well, Overberry because she could change her shape, changeling, and Natsuko, may she rest in peace until we get her back. Yeah, quickly. Well, they came with a ensnaring spell, and well, here we are. We would love to award you, but we probably need some most of the money for the resurrection. Sorry.
So expensive nowadays. Dang millennials. I remember when I was a kid, it was only 1 gold for resurrection.
Oh boy.
Well, like I said, well, you were on that lightning rail, right? We better detach these grappling hooks, no problem at all, and hope for the best, right? We'll file a bit of a report, and hopefully this won't turn to some sort of getting into the Chronicles or something. Well, best stuff with you. And Elle, it's good to see you again.
Who?
Your character, he's greeting you
Oh. Elspeth.
Elspeth, it's good to see you again. Well, wish you could be under better circumstances,
I'm sorry, say again?
Well, it's good to see you again, Elspeth. I wish it would be under better circumstances,
Oh, yeah, definitely. But, sometimes stuff happens.
Okay, what's for the D6?
Okay.
Zoya, what's...
Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Sorry.
Okay. Anyway, so you climb down, and as you enter one of the cars, you find Szechuan just her head hanging back, just exhausted.
There you are. Hello.
Hello?
Hello.
Yeah, what's with the D20? What's with the roller, Huntford?
Practice.
Drinking ale. Constitution save.
So,
For the-
yeah, Constitution save. You just like immediately just go to the bar, just like not just barely get someone an acknowledgement, like hey. Yes, and
I'm assuming they're
fucking
with
dickhead.
you.
Huh? Sorry.
I've never met you before. You know this group, and I point at
I usually
everybody.
travel with them.
Ah,
But my train kind of went the wrong way.
oh, you were on the train going backwards.
Yeah, and I'm the reason I went back this way. This is Sharn. Nice to meet you. And Sichuan just holds out their arm.
I like to shake hands.
What's your name?
Zoria Iriston, member of the Adventurers Guild.
Ah, nice.
Treetop.
I gotta
shake
talk to them.
hands.
I just
Let's
set
talk.
up new building for them. That'll come tomorrow, though.
Okay.
Yeah. Meanwhile, Huntford, you get another free drink, and you just like kept on drinking until you got drunk. Roll again with the
Huntford, get me one too.
go ahead and roll go ahead and roll again with the bench because just roll another D20, Huntford.
Okay, gonna do it on D&D wheel this time. Ooh. I got 22 and then natural one. I think I'm going for the 22.
Yeah, you still fail. You got like you kind of like drunk, just want to forget the pain and the depression, just because it's not.
I'm laughing, but Humphrey is not laughing. He's very depressed.
And the bartender is like, "Can I help you with anything?" Oh, yeah.
Humphrey just growls. Huh?
Oh yeah, we're now the.
You better get me something to drink too. Don't make me walk there.
Okay.
Well, this is. I'm gonna go sit down. I need to rest.
Yeah.
Wait, you look hurt. Come here. You look hurt.
Yeah.
And Sichuan is gonna cast a second level. Are all of them looking hurt?
Yes.
We were all fireballed twice.
Yeah, he did look kind of crispy, but I didn't want to be rude. I'm a cast prayer of healing.
Crispy. Oh my god.
I'm a cast a prayer of healing.
So over 10 minutes, we get healed-ish. We
13
get 13
HP.
heals. Nice.
You know, I never
And,
wanted to
because you
cosplay
look
being
pretty-
bacon, but you know, this is a pretty good day.
And you look pretty hurt, so I'm gonna give you an extra 10 with lay on hands.
Alrighty. Mostly over the course of a few minutes, you're back up to full health.
All of you get 13 HP.
Of 13
That's for damn sure.
13 HP. 13.
And I forgot your name. Hold up, let me open. Zoria, right?
Yes.
All right, you get 23 instead of 13.
Oh, thank you. I appreciate it.
No problem. Y'all seemed like you need it. And Sichuan just looks at Humphrey, still not having gotten her a drink.
Yeah.
Don't make my horse do a better job than you.
Yeah.
Pun
I'm gonna
intended.
say, like,
This
for
day was-
simplicity's sake, you're all in the little tavern car of the lightning rail, just like You just need. You're someone you just need a drink.
Can I have a tea? Can I have a tall, please?
That will be. Well, actually, since you've helped fight off these bandits, I'll give you a tea for free.
Thank
Long
you.
Island Iced.
Like the strongest bush you have on board.
That would be two sovereign. Two silver.
I will put.
Alright, here, have a gold piece. Give me the bottle.
Alright. Roll Constitution savings. Yeah, you go like go.
Like, gimme.
I'm a fucking paladin.
Pun intended.
I'll be fine.
Train wreck. What am I doing?
Train wreck. Oh my god. Alrighty. And here, like some of the people like mutter, just like mutter and just like appreciate a look, and each of you, including the crew of the Edro, is going to reward you with about 100 gold for each of you.
Oh, 100 gold each?
Yes.
Nice.
I make gold
Everyone?
without actually doing much.
Except for
Szechuan
and Abe. Except for Szechuan and Abe.
God, I got an entire train set back.
Abe or Iden?
You got. Okay. For convenience sake, yeah, you all get 100 gold each.
All right.
I like if it's brought up. I'm like, he
I'll give
helped.
myself
And I point.
99.
I'll point to Abe. Abe helped. And he fixed the other train going backwards. So I think they both deserve something.
Roll a persuasion check.
I'll
Me?
give you advantage with that because I am super persuasive. How good is your fucking charisma?
I am a +4.
I have a +7. The dice won't come out of the hangar. Okay.
All right. So
Find
100.
it.
You would be at 1186.
I rolled a 25 for persuasion.
You get the gold as well.
Let's see, second time, not almost a natural 20, but it didn't.
Nice.
So close.
Almost,
Yet so far.
almost, because I was gonna roll with advantage. My first roll is an 18.
Nice. And here the conductor says, "Well, we thank you for finding all these bandits. Without you,
No problem.
Here's a good. And although that we don't allow soloways, but we'll let this.
I think you can make an exception this one time. They did help
No, it's
your
not
house
train-
fix
plus-
one of their trains.
I understand.
Besides, I gotta take it, my man.
Plus, the train we rode here is already going the other way.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh my god. That is quite something.
Yeah, you're gonna have a bit of a hangover in the morning, everybody.
Oh, I'm not drinking.
What is hangovers?
Dang. If
Abe
only I
doesn't
could.
drink either.
if only I could
What
drink
is
alcohol.
hangovers?
Not a
I'm
disease.
a paladin.
That's what I can tell you.
Oh, that's right. you don't-
Alcoholism is a disease.
Huh?
Sorry, what?
Alcoholism is a disease. I'm not an alcoholic, thereby I don't get drunk.
If it were for drinks, they would have advantage on saving throws against being poisoned.
Yes. But I don't get hangovers.
Another 18. This is going well. I'm pretty sure I won't get drunk with 21.
Yeah, you're like Captain America. You can't get drunk.
I wish this had more in it for me.
You're just like groaning just because of all the. It's just one of those days. You thought it would be an easy one, but
People gotta be difficult.
it's got to be difficult. Yes.
I'm gonna take a short rest and get all my key points back.
Well, by the time the trip ends, you would go through the a long rest. However,
a long rest.
Yeah.
Nice.
However, another day passes, around another day or so passes, and you find yourself arriving in World. When it makes a stop there, you find that the lightning rail has been there for longer than usual because, well, train is slowed down, which led to delay, and you see a couple of people walking on board. One of them a sentinel marshal wearing with a badge on his chest, signifying it as it is dark, like dirty blonde hair, tall, built like a shit brick house. Where the other is a member of House Madani. I forget. Madani's half elf, right? I'm gonna check.
I will be right back. My
Yes, half elf.
Szechuan is currently taking a nap, so
Yeah, you're just like taking a nap while this is all happening. And
because I
gotta
grab a
they
drink.
look on and it's like, well, so we heard reports of a game from Sharn called the Tunnel Snakes attacking the lightning rail, and
Yes.
he's been asking around. He's been asking any questions, and they all point to you. It's like, well, I've been hearing that a lot of you, as you all like emerge from your that all in the dining area. It's like, oh, I see that a lot of you have helped save this lightning rail.
Yes, while we were heading back to Sharn, the lightning rail was attacked by a group, and we were
Boarded by
dealing
pirates.
with. We helped clear them out, and one did get away that hired the group. But
What
other
can you
than that,
tell
we
us about
have
this person? Some of the accounts says that the bodies had burn marks on them.
yes, Changeling
A changeling.
was in charge of the whole thing. We do have the halfling that was also part of all of this.
Yeah. Oh
here.
yes. She will be on our custody. She would be under the custody of the law enforcement, and she would be put into custody at Sharn. He says.
I would assume that's how it's gonna work. She did get away, and I mean they were a changeling, so I can't really describe because changeling.
I know changelings.
So
yeah, I know changelings. I see just like rubs his bearded jaw. I see.
But we were able to deal with the tunnel snakes that were on the train.
Tunnel snakes.
And
he chuckles. And you also hear the Madani inquisitive chuckle.
And then there should be an airship heading toward Sharn. We were able to help them take back the airship.
Okay.
And in one of their crewmates did perish in the fight, but and I'll tell them all the and the name of the ship to be expected to be in Sharn.
The Madani with the dragon mark on her neck says, Celeste Noir, is that right?
Yes.
I've heard quite a bit about it. About its previous captain had an aberrant dragon mark.
Huh.
It's a bit of a long story.
Okay.
Well, we'll wait
but
until
she
these
was
people
she
get
was a gnome
done with that, and we got
that
time.
disguised her dragon mark as a mark of scribing. Apparently, they were mapping out some lost routes.
Must be a special, something new and special. I've never heard of anybody with a dragon, anybody with a mark being able to disguise it as a dragon mark.
Yes, it's just quite worrying, says the Sentinel Marshal.
I'm. Let's see. I was gonna say something, but I forgot what I was gonna say.
42.
Swan
Nope.
opens an eye
Yeah.
and mumbles something about, huh, I heard rumors about this in Kyrie.
Oh,
I didn't think it was real.
they came after something on our lightning rail that we were able to retrieve.
Oh, they were trying to
Aye.
seal a contract.
Yes, they were here to retrieve this contract, and I'll pull it out of my
He reads to it. Oh,
I
That's
don't
it?
I don't know why it's so important. It's only a
all that.
general manufacturer general goods, so not quite sure why it was so important to steal. But that's what they were stealing. That's what they were stealing. So
If I had a bit of a guess, well, the Central Marshal says, and the House and as the Madani member, she interjects, steps in, says, "Well, sounds like they armed to me. They would love to expand their wealth and influence, especially beyond Sharn.
maybe, I don't know.
Could be your theory. It's a theory."
Nope. I can definitely
Okay,
tell
never
him this
mind.
is not the right way to do it.
Sorry, what?
Contracts ain't the way to do it. It's
Ah,
messy.
Stealing contracts, not the way to do it.
Yeah, no, way too messy.
Yeah,
Creates
looks like one of the
problems,
members got a
create
little
trails.
sloppy.
Plus, that's like super
Yeah,
obvious
if
when
this
try
is
to
the
redeem it.
RM, looks like they got a little sloppy.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they did.
Yeah. Oh, I'm sorry. The RM, like they're looking to like they made some foothold in Sharn, and they came from the Ironwood Mountains or the Moorholds. Ah, sorry, I got a little mixed up. He says,
Okay. Fine.
"All right," and he would and he and House Madani would and the member of House Madani would ask you similar questions. That includes Apparatus, Elsp, and Aiden, and Huntford. And these were like, he's drunk. Let's move on. He's probably still drunk. Come on. All right.
I think Huntford just felt a conscience.
Yeah, he's like gonna answer us.
Don't worry, I know what to do. Apparatus, just some water nearby, and some water.
You get a glass of water.
All right, I'll take Hunfred and I'll splash it directly into his face.
And Humphrey's
Ah,
like,
what? 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 What's
He is
going on?
awake now.
and the Madani Inquisitive just sighs, pinches the bridge of her nose. Adventurers, she mutters under her breath.
Huntford asks, am I needed?
Apparently not. And she asks, you, Elst. I could never get the name right. So what I've heard, right? You were familiar with some of the crewmates of the Celeste Noir.
Sorry, say again.
You were familiar. Yes, you were familiar with the crew of the Celeste Noir. Is that correct?
To be honest, I've slept since then. I don't remember. Was my character familiar?
Yeah. We out of character. I think we've explained how she got to level 5. So yeah.
Oh, okay. Children, I was familiar a wee bit.
Yeah, and
I don't know their family history or how many fingernails they got broken, but other than that.
Do you mind if we ask you some questions about the previous captain? One that you have. Okay, what's the word that you and your crew have, and the crew have committed a mutiny on Angelica Estrella Civis? When you have found the truth about her.
I suppose. If I don't know, I'll tell you.
Yeah, you explained that. You explained her fate and what happens afterwards, and they nod. It's like, huh, I see. Thank you for your cooperation.
No problem. You can add payment later.
We just and the Sentinel monsters says we're just doing our job. Have a good
Hey.
day. Yeah. Right. And as they leave, the train starts moving again. Boop! And it's like choo choo. You have a bit of time for yourself before before it was time for bed. What would you like to do?
Recuperate.
Recuperate. So you go to your room. So you go to your room and you rest after a surprisingly long and difficult day.
That's
This one is gonna ask whoever stays awake for a little longer. What the fuck happened?
I would have if been fine. So I will explain everything that has happened since 2 days ago.
Yeah, a day or two ago. Yeah.
Yeah. Just the meeting the group, then the ship, the lightning roll being hijacked by a hijacked airship, dealing with the person that the tunnel snakes and the person that was with them, the halfling and her dinosaur that was with them, and then finding, then going up to the airship, helping the crew of the Celeste Noir, getting fireballed, and all the craziness that happened on the ship, and then the person getting away.
Huh.
Yeah. All right, let's go with apparatus. Do you also help explain what happened to Sejuan?
Yes, you were on a train, and we were not on that train.
The train going backwards.
Oh shit! I noticed.
That was what happened to Sejuan.
You don't want to know how much horsepower it takes to stop
To
a
my
train.
understanding, you were helping on a train going backwards, while we
Yeah,
were
kinda got
busy
stuck
not
on it.
trying to die.
So why was the train going backwards?
I still have not figured that out. I'm just
As far
glad I went
as
this
far
way
as
again.
you know, you maybe should get some magical mumbo jumbo and how it malfunctioned. And certainly, as soon as you arrive at the as you and Abe arrive at let me check the map on Eberron. Around Star Ilasker. one of the landing ramps suddenly malfunctioned and started going backwards.
Interesting.
Yeah. Wasn't exactly a fun experience.
But it was
Well,
convenient.
it was ours, but what's
I'd rather have been here fighting.
that was fun. A lot more of a vacation than my parents wanted, but
Yeah.
this is my type of vacation.
Punching things in the face.
Oh. Mine
It
are on a
is
vacation
one
in the
way to get
Mournland,
it.
and I still gotta find them.
Oh, I'm from Sharn, and my parents, and I'm really against my parents' wishes. I joined the Clifftop Adventurers Guild, and my last job was more than my parents really wanted, and thought I needed a calm vacation. It was the most boring thing in the world, and
I'll vouch that you had a calm vacation on the trip.
after what I'm sure will be in the newspaper, I don't think they'll believe it.
You got a feeling that
It'll be
your
fine.
parents aren't going to be giving you a stern lecture. They still love you, by the way. It's just
What am I supposed to do? Let bad things happen around me? I
be
want to
understand-
help people.
They'll be understanding of. You know that they'll be understanding, but they worry about your parents worry.
There'll be like a lot of facepalm. Be like, oh my gosh, why does trouble follow you around all the time?
I did not know.
Oh, you don't
were
really
weren't
choose
threatening
the trouble. Trouble choose you.
I know, right? I keep telling my parents that, but they just won't listen. They just want me to just have a peaceful life, and I just how can I serve the hosts and people around me, given the gift I have, if I don't help when there's danger? I don't get sometimes I don't get how my parents think. I just don't get it.
I've never had
Now,
to go
You're
for trouble.
preaching to
Yeah.
the choir. I'm from Kyrie.
Yeah, the bartender asked, I couldn't help but over here. I couldn't help but overhear. What sort of job that made your parents worried?
I would.
What?
The
They're never worried about me,
Yeah, the bartender's
because
like,
they might be dead.
The bartender looks at you, Zora, and asks, what sort of job that made your parents worried exactly?
I will then explain the adventure I had and why my parents forced me on this vacation.
I want to hear this.
By the host.
It's monologue time.
By the host, you've a manifest zone to Zoriat?
Yes.
Host and flame. No wonder why your parents were worried. You could have gotten mad.
I mean, I'm fine. Nothing happened. I mean, nothing was permanent.
Well, and then there was just and you told me that there's this internal guardian that, and you saw that as an abomination, but you put two together. It's just like, bam, someone's bam tied together, and someone sat on it. Unbelievable.
I mean, it's not that hard to believe. This is player chuckling, not my character. She's completely just,
And
yeah. Matter of fact,
and gatekeepers. You mentioned the gate. That explains so much. Zorian and gate. That explains so much. Why were you? And he was just like incredulously look at you. It's just like, why would you go there in the first place?
Oh, we're doing a job for someone for the Clifftop Adventurers Guild. They contract us to do some stuff for them, and that's how we got there.
Wait, he also looks at you. You're the one who participated in this Warforged protest a few months ago, right?
Yeah, that was so much fun. I really believe that Warforged should have more rights, and just like
back
you
at
or
the
I.
Cogs. Back at the Cogs with that dickhole. What was this guy's name? Who cares? He's
I don't really care, but we were able to help the Warforged, which just made my day.
Yeah, it was all over the news.
Warforged should have just as much rights as you and I. You or I. I can talk.
There's a news station here.
Sounds like
Maybe
it's
if
still
you
got
meet a
some
Warforged,
alcohol
they'll
in
be
your system.
appreciative.
Me? I haven't had a drink at all.
Sips the non-drinky they have.
You have had way too much caffeine in that tea.
You remember
was
the
that?
name? You remember the name? Hollis Drummond, the this grizzly-looking guy of Drummond's Independence, where you have to like help stage a protest. So, yep, yeah. So you can get the one of the artifacts needed for this provost, as you remember.
Yeah.
And he kind of looks at and he looks at the rest of you and says, "You also saved Salvation, that a salvage town? That explains
Yeah, I'm from there.
that explains so
I'm
much.
Sharn.
Bit
Nice
of an
to meet you.
understatement.
I would love to
Didn't
have
you
I would love to have your
Salvation?
autograph. He kind of looks at you, Sedron. He gets a slip of paper. Autograph?
Sure, why not?
You write your name.
She just writes her name with a swirl to it.
Oh, that's well, nice. Can't wait to show this to my boyfriend.
Didn't know I had fans.
You're a hero.
Interesting.
The world needs heroes, you know.
Well, there should be more in, what's it called? Eberron soon. Since I just set up shop there for Clifftop Guild.
Oh, okay. And the rest of the night goes uneventful as you return to your as you return to your rooms for the night.
And if the bartender wants to hear more stories, my character will tell all the stories that she's gone and done.
Great. You
just
harpies. Harpies had to like fend off against to defend harpies from goblins.
Oh, they were so nice. The white harpies were so very nice. We were able to stay with them, and when they were attacked, we were able to fend them off and protect where they were. I can't tell you where they are because I promised to keep their location secret, but they are so very nice. The stories about harpies and the monster races are completely false. Well, for most of them. I mean, I'm sure that there's always bad people, but they were amazing.
Yeah. And I like how you and your party saved members of the Dead Sky Guild, including the halfling from certain death, all the way at the give me a second, all the way up north towards Ice White Island or Ice Gaunt. I'm not quite sure, but
yeah. And then I'll she's apparently she wasn't as grateful as she should have been. But and I'm like pointing towards since she was like part of this whole heist and everything.
yeah.
But we were able to save the half work was really nice. Anyway, and then we went to the plane of order. That was interesting. A lot of paperwork. We were able to get what we needed, but a lot of paperwork.
Oh, that
that makes sense.
Is that the perfect order? I've heard they're as bad as the rumors say.
Oh, I mean, they follow the rules, all the rules, and a lot of paperwork had to be done for that. It was very boring. But then we had to. It was like a race against time to get past the Emerald Claw. But the Emerald, what was really annoying is that Emerald College always seemed to be just one step ahead of us, but we were able to get what we needed in the end.
Yeah. You
Wait,
also
the Emerald Claw buttered y'all? That's not a good sign.
No, it's not. They were very rude.
you also
I definitely think that the Lightning Reel has to have need to up their security because the Emerald Call also impersonated some Deneath guards to. So I really think Deneath need to either retrain their house members or something, because the Lightning Rail that I was on before we went to the before we went into the plane, the plane of order. They had to the Emerald Claw was impersonating Deneath members, so I think the Lightning Reel should definitely up the security since that was before this time. So I think the house needs to fix that.
Yeah.
Maybe I should bring that up to them.
And before that, you also told the tale of your time in what was the name of this place? Drogum, where you find an artifact tied to Thelanis, the chains of Murtal.
Yeah, the chains was an interesting situation. We had to. It wasn't all as it seemed, but it was definitely. I mean, it was the plane where everything is like fairy tale story like. So, I should have seen it coming, but everything has a hidden meaning.
And how possibly one of your members just decided to fall down a pit to see what happens, and then bam, back where they were, Legend of Zelda style.
Yep. And then let me think.
The
most interesting part was wait, hold on. Let me think. The chess piece. Did we do the chess piece yet?
Yes, you did the chess piece.
The chess piece was the most interesting. We had to go in the sewer for that one. We infiltrated Fort
Bones.
Dealt with a bone knight and bone. I can't remember what they were called.
Some sort of bone construct. And
this undead construct that was made of bones and made shadows, but we were able to figure that one out. We just had to kill the bodies attached to its body. I think that's what really freaked my parents out. I really need to stop telling them what happens.
That sounds like a good idea. Like, my parents wouldn't be happy to hear that I fought in the Moorlands after Kyrie got exploded.
Well, we weren't in the Moorlands. We were in I'm forgetting what it's called. Karnath. We were in Karnath. A lot of undead. Their walls full of skeletons. Bones.
Yeah.
Wait, where's Carniv? Out of character?
Karnath is
North of the Moorlands.
Yeah, they're north of. They're like north of the Moorlands. Yeah.
They're like codes. So there's Sharn, and then there's the Thrain, and then there's Karnath.
Ah, yeah, found it.
Okay. So yeah. So before you went to bed, she tells her story to each of you, with the bartender listening and some patrons listening, just like eager to hear more of a story. And does anyone want to add any input to the story? Manfred, Aiden,
I don't think Alfred is in position to add to the story.
I'm not sure what to add.
Yeah. And Zoria, you also been hearing quite a lot about a Warforged Colossus ravaging salvation before a group of adventurers put a stop to it. You quickly realize that that's them.
Oh yeah, and I'm like, oh, I really wish I was there. That would have been so much fun.
Sounds like more fun than it actually was. Yeah, it was that brain everywhere.
Yeah.
Technically, the brain was kind of dead before we got there.
It was, but then it wasn't, you know?
I still wish I was there. It just sounds like so much fun. I know I can't be in all places at once, but I just the big adventures I really enjoy and have fun, and be able to help comrades in fights is also what I also enjoy.
Yeah. You also remember that this happened during your trip to the plane perfect order. I need to look up the name. Where early before you head out, you overheard Lara mentioning about going to Salvation to provide some rewards to the party there.
Oh, did you meet Lara?
Yeah, I met them.
Yeah.
It's been a while since I've seen them.
She's so awesome. She's so nice.
She
She's
is.
stern, but she's nice.
Yeah. By the way, the plane's name that the perfect order is Danvi.
Envy, yeah.
And like you see Huntford just like trying to keep his composure while just like running off to the nearest toilet. And you gotta hear like someone hurley.
Never seen a dwarf go throw up.
Yeah, you get used to that with this one.
Oh, I've seen plenty of dwarves in my life. I've just never seen them run off like looking that pale before.
Yeah, no, as I said, you get used to it.
It's more he didn't took fireball to the face 2 times. That's why he's a bit weak.
Yeah.
I took the explosion
it's a stress
fucking
of, like-
Kyrie to the face. You can't not complain about explosions.
Yeah. Yeah. The stress of being having a near-death experience kind of gets to you.
But if you need a cheer up, buddy, just let me know.
And while you exchange stories, you kind of hear the mentions of something called the Oracle of War from their mouths. And Bryce, would you like to show the Oracle of War to Zoria once more?
Yeah.
Yeah, you kind of like dig into your bag of holding and pull out the Oracle of War, and you slam it on the table. Not like harshly, but because it's so heavy, like 200 pounds.
It is a neat contraption.
It is, and I'm going to take like look it over and examine it, and very intrigued by it.
Just don't tell it any words. It gets feisty.
It gets feisty, huh?
You don't want to find out.
So it has a personality all its own.
Something like that.
Plus, it also gives out tactical advice if you like write down like certain conditions, like place of enemies, your surroundings, and the like.
So can I understand what we're saying at the moment, or is it just you have to write things down for it to?
Only by paper.
Ah.
As far as we found out, at least.
Well, it was very
Though
very
it gets
useful.
quite
I
vocal.
very appreciate its help, even though I don't think it can understand me. I still appreciate its help. It was very helpful in that first part of the fight with what's her face. Rose has notes on it. I just don't know where my notes are, so I'm just gonna say
Yeah. And as you recap, the Oracle of War is a beautiful, large, beautifully stained wood chest set with cogs and gears, 3 feet wide, 2 feet deep, and 3.5 feet tall, and weighs 200 pounds. And there's like all these intricacies on it. It's It looks beautiful. And you also enjoy. You also mentioned them saying a verse of the Draconic prophecy, and I will copy and paste what it is in the chat. So give me a second. Give me a second. I'm still looking up something.
Though I am curious what would happen if you ever gave this the directions to make food. It would either be the greatest misery discovered in all the time, or we would cause an intergalactical space portal to nothing. Those are my theories.
I'm gonna have you roll an intelligence check just to see if that sounds right. Make an Arcana check. Or if that's close.
Do add like 3 to that, I think. Yeah, add 3, so 17.
Yeah, let's go with 17. It doesn't sound right, but that is definitely not how it works, as far as you know with interplanar travel. But it sounds cool.
I mean, if 2 bags of holdings can cause a portal to the astral plane, anything is possible. It's theories. No matter how crazy they are, it's plausible. I do not recommend doing that until we have a safe place for experimentation.
Alrighty, I'm still looking at. There's also another prophecy that it uttered. So, I still have the paper somewhere.
It also likes to talk from time to time.
Or
Been a real pain in the ass most of the time, if I'm honest.
or Eric's. Sorry, I'm still. I'm sorry for causing pausing it for a bit. I'm still looking at something.
Oh, crap. I gotta mute my mic.
Imagine if you were to give one of the prophecies in those holy scriptures of religion.
Alright.
Multiple things could happen.
Alright, so this is what you have, this is another first, from earlier, back at Salvation. There we go, Son of the Father who breathed into life. People of turmoil, warfare, and strife. Burden of competence upon to rouse the Son of Gorgon charging the house. These are the 2 verses that you have remembered. And I assume that Apparatus might have written that down somewhere and shared notes.
One theory, it is giving us a premonition of things to come or knowledge of the past. Or it might be singing a song, but either or is likely as possible.
Seeing us a song you got the Piano Man. So, as you recall, the Draconic prophecy is more like to put it simply, if A then X. If then, it's not an exact, it's not the perfect description, but it's an apt thing. Like if, but it's a bit more fancy words.
Hey, I'm gonna have to mute my mic. I gotta go talk to my landlord. I may be back, I may not. So
yeah,
y'all can keep on playing.
I'm going to assume the character went off to bed.
Okay, yeah, you can go ahead and run my character for whatever it needs.
Alrighty, and So, Zori, what does the character know about the Draconic prophecy?
What do I know about the Draconic
Yeah,
prophecy?
what does the character know? Yeah, yes. Since the Oracle mentions comes to the first from time to time. Everybody hears about it.
Tend to flicker in the light of the silver torch. King in green rides north on a bolt of steel. Well, I will say, thinking about what it says, to me, I'm guessing that the silver torch is referencing the silver flame.
That's what I thought.
Yeah.
And then
yeah, Bryce, you kind of see that as well.
Hold on. Let me. Stop it. My computer's being annoying. Stop. Let me really quickly. I need to see something.
Ah, scratch my nose.
Well, the thing is I'm trying to green, king in green. That might be referencing Ceres colors. Ceres was green.
Yeah, as you all like theorize. Yeah, your character make an intelligence arcana check or history check, whichever is higher.
Who can I help out? Me?
Yeah, you and apparatus could also make the check. They can also help you, or you can help them.
I have a 0 plus 0 in my history. I only have an average of 10. So
that would be up to Dakota.
I can
Arcana and history.
Yes.
Assist someone.
Yeah. Dakota, go ahead and make a history check with advantage. 26.
Did I do good, boss man?
Dark lanterns. Perhaps it could refer to one of the spy agencies in Berlin. Silver torch, Thrain. There might be something going on between Berlin and Thrain.
Breland and Thrain?
Berlin and Thrain. Yeah.
Honestly, I mean, maybe, but when it references the king in green, Breland's colors isn't green, though.
Yeah.
So I don't know if that's actually referencing Breland, but
As for the son of the father.
But the bolt of steel might be referencing the lightning rail.
Yeah, as you all piece together, you're able to piece together what it means, like what most of it means. But the king in green escapes your knowledge. You have no idea what this means.
I'm guessing maybe the heir to Ciri, because Ciri's colors were green and gold, but and Ciri isn't a nation anymore, or hasn't been recognized because of the Mournlands took Ciri away and became what it is now, son of a father who breathed into life, a people of turmoil.
Isn't this prophecy like really old?
Yeah.
I honestly think that maybe they are talking about Ciri because The second part mentions sons of the Father who breathed into life
to
people of turmoil,
warfare,
war,
and strife.
and strife. That I mean, all the refugees of Syria are consistently. I mean, they're
charging the
homeless
house.
and they
However,
don't have.
the 3 Senate Gordons charging the house. You notice
How
that
would I know about the second part since I am from Kyrie?
The 3 Gorgons isn't.
Yes, it refers to House Kenneth.
Isn't that
House Kenneth?
what's
House Kenneth? Kenneth North. I mean, Kenneth South, East, and West. Yes. Yeah. So basically, so the leadership of House Kenneth is gone after the day and morning, leaving behind 3 heirs to House Kenneth. One of which was Merrick of Merrick's of Kenneth South. Let me look it up. Yeah, let me look up at House Kenneth. Thursday night. The hierarchy of Merrick's of Merrick's of Kenneth South, Dorland of Kenneth East, and Dorlana of Kenneth West. Yeah, that's what this second verse refers to. So it could refer to one of the leaders of House Kenneth.
What about Jerome? Are you sure that it's referencing the Kenneths?
The what?
The 3 sisters in Jerome that lead the Monster Nation. I mean, the Gorgon
yes.
the Gorgon is House Kenneth's symbol, but it doesn't mean that it's representing them. But who knows? It could be the 3 sisters. It could be the 3. The 3 different.
And that is with Apparatus 26. So you and Apparatus were able to piece together some theories. Just if only prophecies were less vague, as Apparatus would note back at Salvation. Remember what you said, Apparatus?
Yes, and kind of.
Yeah, you're kind of like rumbling to yourself, like if only it were less vague and more helpful.
That too, yeah.
Yeah. So Apparatus.
Just done that.
So this is as far as it could be referring. So the second verse could be referring to the sisters in Durham. It could refer to House Kenneth. You aren't quite sure. It could also be referring to Kyrie with a people of turmoil, warfare, and strife. It could also refer to to Warforged, like you, Apparatus. So Abe, so how do you feel about all of this, like all that theory crafting and stuff?
Why not? Could be some actual Gorgons. Those Gorgons?
I'm gonna have to have you go ahead and
What do
roll.
Gorgons look like again?
There are the
Monster Manual.
bulls.
Yeah.
Monster Manual. The Gorgons are the mechanical bulls that breathe fire.
Try the breathing robots.
But you could also go by
They're also
mythos.
okay.
Great
So
Snake-headed people. The people with the snakes on their head.
the
Medusa.
Medusas.
Yeah. Medusa's folk.
Yeah, not the Yanti.
Yep.
Which are actual snake people.
Yeah,
Uh-huh.
no, I
All
know
right,
the
you
difference.
hear one of the contestants says, "Time for bed," and you will go to your rooms for the night. Next day, eventually, sometime in the late morning, early afternoon, or in the middle of afternoon, or in the middle of the afternoon, you finally arrive at Sharn. So give me a second while I get the music ready. So
New big city means big shops.
yes. So give me a second while I switch music. Okay, sorry for cutting it short. Just want to get this on. Okay, The mighty towers of Sharn are shrouded behind gray clouds. Rain falls in sheets across the city, cloaking its bridges, mezzanines, and plateaus in wet gloom. The lightning rail thunders into Terminus Station, where you're greeted by a team of House Orient porters. And among them, it didn't take long for you to find Ricky, since the elephant man sticks out like a sore thumb. You'd see him carrying signs with their names on them, only to realize that he is holding the sign upside down. So he was like, oh, gasps, and quickly puts the right side back up.
He said it was raining.
Yeah, it's raining. And I was like, oh, what took you guys so
Lovely
long?
day.
What took you all so long?
Wait, where are we at now? Sorry.
You're in Sharn, in the Terminus Station, where you see Ricky holding a sign with their names on him.
Hey, Ricky!
Yeah, what took you all so long?
Guy.
You know, pirates, train issues, the usual.
Oh, so so it's true from the papers.
How did the papers beat the lightning rail?
News travel fast. Well, you know, probably somebody was sending for the newspapers.
Probably.
Yeah. And meanwhile,
Haven't made any progress.
As your luggage is unloaded, one of them hails a sky coach to take you to your destinations in the city. So, all right. So I got a couple of porters for you. So you know of Sirius, right? Dragonborn scholar.
Mm-hmm.
Well, you're gonna be seeing Asturias at the Golden Horn near Moorgrave University. As for tailing Eberron Carnage, well, you can meet your contact over in the King of Fire Tavern in Meldora.
Alright.
Alright, well, I gotta get back to it. And what about you? And he looks at you, Zoria. I haven't seen you before. I can take you somewhere? You want...
Sorry, if I missed anything, I had to go get something.
Yeah, you see basically a Ricky, the Lockstar courier working for House Orient, telling the party some directions, like they got some destinations to go to, and they were like, and he was like,
big ass Loxodon, by the way.
Yeah, and he was like holding a sign with most of the names except for Zoria's, but upside down. He kind of realizes, and it turns it right back up.
I'll be right back. Sorry.
Sure. So
That a new party member.
Rose, could you just mute yourself?
No, we had to replace you with somebody. You know that, right, Ricky?
Right. He kind of looks at you, a little confused. Oh, I just hope I did my job.
Just kidding.
Oh.
Getting irreplaceable, my big lumpy friend of did you steal anything?
That's right. I did a good job.
Inside check. I don't know if you stole anything, because this is my old character.
You're going to roll inside. Everybody roll inside just to see if he hasn't stolen anything.
Inside, alright.
Alright, so
18.
15 plus
Hey, the first non-bad
16.
roll.
2.
14.
Should I roll for Ricky?
Nah, you're good.
Or do you have his stat?
I don't have his stats, but basically, I'm...
Then let me do that real quick.
Sure.
I have his stats. I'll just give you the bonus, then you can roll.
Yeah.
For deception, 0.
So flat D20.
10.
Everyone knows.
I rolled an 11.
Did
and I
he
know.
steal or not? Did he steal anything?
No. He's just being a little overconfident.
Humphrey, because he's still drunk, brought a 4.
You still have your hangover.
Yeah.
You still have your hangover.
We've had a long rest, right?
Yeah, long rest. All of your hit points are back. Spell slots,
I'll
everything.
I might just pump 5 points of healing
not
hand,
need to roll that.
lay on hand on him, so that he at least stops being drunk. Just
You suddenly feel a lot better, Humphrey, as if it's just like gone, just like when Szechuan places a hand on you.
Humphrey is like, that was always an option.
yeah, you needed to suffer a little. You had a rough one. Are you doing all right?
Anyway, so
Humphrey says no.
what?
Well then, maybe let's try the psychologist or more beer.
It's not the beer.
No,
Anyway,
it's not the beer. But beer helps.
So he looks at you, Zoya. He says, "Well, could I take you anywhere? Where would you?"
I don't want to actually go home just yet, so if you could help get me to the Clifftop Guild, that would be amazing.
Right this way. And what about the rest of you? Where would you like to go?
Well, Szechuan also has to go to the Clifftop Guild because they set up an outpost in Eberron.
Okay. Lego, where would you like to go?
I completely forgot our mission. I thought there was an attack over here and we needed to clean that up.
No, there wasn't. He's just like giving you like destinations, mainly 2 inns. 2 inns of meet Asturias at the Golden Horn Inn near Morgan University, or you can meet your contact over in the Keen of Fire if you want to know more about the results from tailing Eberron Carnage.
I advise that most of you go with Ricky.
Yeah, Ricky's willing to take you to one of 2 destinations, like both destinations, but one of the 2 destinations first.
I think they should go to Asterios first with the fucking horn thing.
Yeah. I got a lot of.
I keep
PDF
forgetting
files.
its
Take a
name.
stroll to the school.
Yeah, go to school, everybody. Go to school, learn stuff.
Ah, come on.
There's alrighty.
They should take the prophecy thing to
The Golden
or the
Horn.
Oracle of War. That was what it was.
The-
The Oracle of War. They should take the Oracle of War to
Yeah, don't
Asterios
forget,
with the new piece of.
Don't forget to contact your agent for Eberron Carnage. Just saying.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, so Zoria and Szechuan will be going over to Clifftop. Abe, let's start things off with Aiden. Where would you like to go?
What were the options again? Sorry.
Meet your agent at the King of Fire Tavern in Middledora. Oh, and you can visit both. You can visit which one first. And the Golden Horn Inn near Morgrave University.
Like, is one more urgent than the other?
Up to you.
I guess I'll meet the agent. Just
Okay.
get it over with.
Okay. Apparatus, where would you like to go?
Well, let's probably go with Aiden to the agent, just to make sure that everything's going to go
Aiden?
well.
Okay,
smooth and
Aiden
dandy.
and Apparatus, you go over to You hail one of the sky cultures as it flies. Okay, Huntford, where would you like to go?
There are options.
Yeah, you can go. You can go with Szechuan back to Clifftop Guild. Szechuan and Zora to Clifftop Guild. Join up with Aiden and Apparatus, or you can go to the Golden Horn Inn near Moorgrave University
I'll just go with the
to meet
party.
Asturias. Yeah, to meet with Asturias. So you're gonna go with Aiden and Apparatus. Okay, Huntford goes with you. Abe, where would you like to go?
I'll probably tag along. How big are the sky cars?
I think Rose might answer that. It's enough to let's say enough to fit all of you.
Including the elephant?
Yeah.
Including the elephant. They're not.
I don't
They're
think
still
they're enclosed.
medium sized.
They're not enclosed, the sky cars, so.
Yeah, so.
Okay.
Alrighty. And, Elle, where would you like to go? Yeah, Elle will go whichever you want to go, because she's, AFK. Okay.
Well, I'll take L with me.
Okay. Alright, let's go over to, Szechuan and the others, Szechuan, Elle, and, Zora first. Alright, you arrive near, the Clifftop Guild, and on the way, you hear Workforce saying, "Extra! Extra! Read all about it!" out from a balcony nearby.
I'll go over and get a paper.
Yeah. That would be 2 silver, sovereigns.
I will give him 2 silvers.
And he tosses the newspaper at you, and he's going to roll an attack by accident.
Okay.
Any damage that it will do, I'll negate with my protection thing.
No. With deflect missiles.
11. You catch. You quickly catch.
I just catch it.
Up, and you hear the war person say, "Up, sorry." Old habit side hard from the war.
No worries, and I open up the.
That ain't the fucking truth.
Alrighty, so you read the newspaper, and
Can we stop calling out Szechuan's character for being part of that fucking war?
Never.
That's something I'm gonna have to talk to you about.
Bad habits from being part of from participating in the war. They don't call me artillery for nothing.
No worries.
I ain't a paladin of Kyrie for nothing.
I'm gonna open it up, and I'm gonna read the newspaper. What's the biggest? What is on the front?
What's the headliner?
The headline.
What's the headline?
Rise in thefts on Moorgrave campus. Moorgrave University has suffered a fresh spate of rare artifact thefts, fueling yet more controversy around Sharn's already notorious center of learning. The stolen treasures were originally recovered from the ruins in the continent of Zendrick, and included gold votive statues, ceremonial bowls, and rare texts written in the language of giants. The explorers responsible for the finds were said to be furious, as most were bound for auction once the academics at Die Zina Museum had completed their studies. The robberies have rekindled speculations that the deans themselves are complicit in the thefts. They are clandestinely targeting the most valuable artifacts for their own secret auctions. Moorgrave University certainly denies all such allegations of wrongdoing. The university has promised to mount its own independent inquiry into the incidents and has offered its full support to the Sharn Watch in catching those responsible. Security on campus has been tightened, with visitors required to have identity papers ready at all times for inspection.
Do we have walkie-talkies yet?
No, you don't.
We should probably fix that.
Do we hear smartphones yet?
No. No.
I just mean any way we can talk to each other in any manner.
Do we have
Over
Teslas
distances.
yet?
Sort of. They're called lightning rules.
Lightning wheels, sky coaches, you name it.
When
Do
can
we
we
have
get the
literacy yet?
Cybertruck?
Can we write letters?
Yes, you
Well,
can.
have
that's
hands.
unfortunate.
That's old school enough that it works. But it's not an instant message unless you have the messenger.
Can we have sending pigeons?
I'm not sure why you're asking all these weird questions.
Don't worry about it, Nord.
We are just messing
Nord?
with the guy.
We don't want you to worry about it. Don't worry.
Sure.
Nothing you have to worry about. What we do have to worry about is something to do with me being a paladin. But that'll come after this session.
Yeah. Alright, so you make your way over to the Clifftop Adventurers Guild.
Mm-hmm.
Give me a second. You approach. Okay, you approach. Zoria, you approach the increasingly familiar tower of drab granite that houses the guild. You'll come to call your own. And as you make your way, as you make your way to the office, you find Laura looking down at some papers on her desk. She looks up at you as you open the door, and she grins. Oh, hey Zoria, didn't expect it.
Is it what? Oh, sorry to interrupt, but what time of day is it right now?
It's sometime in the middle of the afternoon.
All right. Afternoon, Laura.
Afternoon. You're home. You're home early from your vacation.
Yes, it was a. It started off boring, but it got entertaining in the end.
Oh, are you talking about the attempted heist? That
Yep.
the papers were talking about.
Yep.
Oh, and I see you have what? Oh, Szechuan. It's nice to meet you again.
Yeah, I found
Wow.
their group. I ran into their group during the attempted heist.
Yeah. A lot of interesting things going on there. The papers
Yeah, that was a weird one.
Yeah, the papers even brought up a second lightning round that went backwards.
Yeah. We kind of fixed that problem on the road, but yeah.
It's
That was not fun.
strange, I would say. So, what brings you here?
Well, I set up shop in Feltron.
Oh,
We now have an extended outpost for the Clifftop Guild.
that explains the papers I got. Thank you. More paperwork, but yeah, I'll see if I
More
can
people we can help.
Yeah, and I got a bit of an idea. Szechuan. Perhaps we can also extend that to scavengers from Salvation. You know, home away for home, that sort of thing.
Exactly what I had in mind.
I like your thinking. You would do nicely here at as a member of the Clifftop Guild.
And
I already am, but
You know
only
what I
on
mean.
loan from Kyrie.
Oh,
Cause you know.
you know what I mean. And she looks at you.
Kyrie is no more, so
Sad day for all of us. But it does brought the war to an end. So, silver lining? She grins awkwardly.
well, I got one big issue that I can't really fix.
Yeah.
My powers are fading since, well, was bound to the crown.
Well, I'm sure you get your powers back. I'm not sure if that can be much help.
I know for I know it. I will, but
Well,
I might need time to figure that out.
she nods.
And maybe I could help with the paperwork.
Yeah, she nods and she looks at you, Zora. What? And now I think about it. What brings you here, Zoria?
Oh, I just wanted to let you know what happened, and And also not have to go home right away to deal with my parents.
Yeah, I have to deal with your parents one time. They mean well, but they're overbearing. She bears her face, just like,
Yes.
ugh. The nightmare that I had to deal with after you got off the Shadow Marshes. And I've heard that, and I did hear that one of us has started, has doubled down on his habits. Dream Delirium is a nasty drug.
Yes.
Now that I mention it, you seem there's something on your looks like there's something in your mind. Like, is there something that you?
It's just the heist is weird, and I don't know how to put my finger on it. It's just
Something doesn't feel right.
it doesn't feel right. So they stole a contract about, or they attempted to steal a contract about manufacturing facility of general goods in, was it Thrain?
Yeah, in Flamekeep. Yeah.
In Thrain and Flamekeep, and I don't see why that's so important to stop. Like, I don't know what's going on, and it just
the papers never mentioned
bugging me.
The papers mentioned the general a group of bandits that failed to attack the train.
It was the
they did
tunnel snakes, but also
and she chuckles, tunnel snakes. Tunnel snakes. That's a good one. It still gets me every time. Still gets me every time.
But hold on. Laura, there's remember when we went up north and we did that job to get the flower?
Don't tell me that one of them.
The halfling. She showed up. But what's more is a changeling was in charge.
Changeling?
And
what changeling?
Yeah, told me to say hello.
Oh, I've worked with her a couple times. Her name was Anna.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. Her name was Anna, and she told me to say hello.
Yeah, she's a bit ruthless, that one, but she goes out of her way not to hurt or kill any innocents.
Well, she threatened
well, like civilians and the like non-combatants.
Well, she threatened Elle's life.
Yeah, that sounds like her.
Like, she attacked her, and she went unconscious, but then threatened to hurt her. We were able to save her.
That sounds like her. She went across.
But I mean, she did heal. She acted like Aiden, and
yeah, she has a bit of a soft side. Helps when it's convenient, but she's damn ruthless too. Never hurts an innocent though.
Yeah. So she told me to say hello, and it was more of a cocky. Tell Laura I said hello.
Yeah.
But I feel that there's some other alternative motive, and I don't know what it is, and it's really bugging me. Something's off.
Well, ever since the war came to a standstill 4 years ago, she just came up right off the map. This is the first time I've heard of her. I don't know why she's back. I don't know what game she's playing, but yeah. I'll keep an eye. She won't go after civilians, like I said. It's not her style. even if she would help you, just be careful. She would go out of her way no matter what the job is.
Oh no, if I see her again, I'm punching her in the face.
Yeah. You can join me on
I don't-
that.
I don't
She's an
trust
absolute
her.
ass. And she's an ass. She's a bit of an ass, too.
I wouldn't
But-
trust her. So, you know.
You'll be wise.
You don't have to worry about me.
Wouldn't trust
If
her as
she
far as I could
offers help,
throw her.
if she offers you help, well, take it from me. Be cautious. You're welcome to accept her help, but be cautious, as she may take things a little far.
You don't have to worry about that. I won't take her help. I
Well, she
don't
won't hold it
trust
against
her,
you. For that.
Lara.
Yeah, she won't hold it. She won't help you. She won't hold you against that. She's a bit of a weird professional like that. Either get the job done at any cost, or not at all. She would say.
Anyway, I will tell Lara about it all from my account, so she'll know everything that has happened.
Huh. Glad to see the others. Glad to hear the others that helped. Sounds like it was a fun vacation. Although 2 fireballs? 2 fireballs?
2 fireballs. The
Yeah,
second
they look
one,
kind of
the
crispy,
caster,
not gonna lie.
the caster that did it fireballed did it when their opponent, their comrade, was in the fireball. There was two magic users, and the other magic user, well, wasn't happy that she had fireballed their comrade. I mean,
Yeah, I've heard that the Tunnel 6 were not exactly the brightest. Seems like you wiped out most of them. Sure taught them a lesson.
yeah, I think only one was able to get away, outside of Anna, because they had a feather token on them. But you know,
I'm not surprised. This is Sharn.
yeah, most people have them on them.
Yeah, so... Okay. So, just to recap... Oh, okay, so, just want to recap. We worked together, the Changeling and I worked together a couple times during the war, but not so much after that. She's ruthless as the Dark Six themselves.
Yeah. There goes a visible shiver through Sichuan's spine.
Is something wrong, Szechuan?
Nah, just old wounds.
Yeah. Anyway, I got a lot of additional paperwork, thanks to you, Szechuan. I appreciate the help, but paperwork's always a pain in the
I'll
ass.
stay around and help.
Alright.
Stay around for a few days.
I will appreciate the help. Yeah. It's good seeing you again, Zoya. I'll do my best to keep your parents off your back.
Much appreciated.
Okay. And meanwhile, up to Apparatus, Aiden, and Huntford, and Abe. Yeah, Huntford. You're at okay, give me a second. Yeah. You'll find yourself at the Golden Horde, an upscale inn near the university. It's quite popular that students of the university, of course. And among one of the private booths, you see a blue-scaled, with dragonborn with broad shoulders, wears sturdy armor. Carries a sickle at their hip, just on the hip, just like waiting, just like looks at you, recognizes you, says, "Ah, I expected more. Oh, I expected more of you. Where are the others?" All right,
Paperwork.
Who wants to go first?
All right. Paperwork. Okay. Alrighty. and she like chases you to the private booth. Sorry. Alrighty. I'll prove you of what I got. So, let's start with a bit of the warning. Take it from me personally. Morgan University is rife with greedy treasure seekers. You might want to be careful about who do you talk to about the Oracle. Some people would kill to get their hands on it.
I've tried.
Well, you're not there, Szechuan.
I mean, we've done a pretty good job of keeping it safe so far.
That I have no doubt. Okay. Anyway, so, speaking of the Oracle, many experiments have attempted to harness the power of divination on the battlefield during the last war. With Onder having and their Arcane Congress having their own program, codenamed Leadbreaker. They're dedicated to creating a battlefield oracle. One of the people who worked on it was Zelmor, Undarian exile, and well, took a lot of work, but I managed to persuade him to study the Oracle War once you get here. And well, there you are. He will fill you in on some of the details in person. And they lean and the Darkmoor leans forward. Last but not least, Planewind. You ever heard of her?
Not really.
Well, you're not from Sharn, so I'll fill in real quick. Gino Sphinx, resident in the university. She's an expert on the current of prophecy. Unfortunately, she only grants artists when the Sphinx, when she demands them. I can help you. Well, it might be a little shady on my part, but I can have you break into Labyrinth Hall and speak to the Sphinx. But you probably need some tools to help you with that. These tools, or even some magic to pick the locks on the doors.
I think that's doable.
Well, hopefully I've told you all I've known. Maybe I can help you find Zelmar. No idea where he is, but he should be somewhere in the university. Like I said, be careful. Some of them will be. And it's not just the Orca War they would kill. It's well, she gestures. They gesture. The Darkmoor gestures that. With all the stuff on you, on us. If you're not careful, you will find yourself with a target on your back.
Yeah, we'll try to be careful.
Okay, good. The Dragonborn sits up, looks at you, and they say, "Well, I'll meet you at Morgrave University when you're ready." I'm there most of the time, anyway. And they walk off.
There's breaking in, and then we could make this professor want to talk to us.
Alrighty, you got one other destination in mind. And when you leave, you find yourself accosted by a reporter. So he has like short brown hair, like fair skinned, brown eyes. Says, "Peter Potter, I'm Peter Potter. I'm with the Sharn Inquisitive. You're the ones from South Asian, right? The one that saved the outpost from a Warforged Colossus."
Most of us.
Okay, right. What's the rest of you?
Paperwork.
Right. Do you mind if I ask you some quick questions? You know, kind of a quick interview? Or is there no other time for it? Don't worry, I'm willing to wait. I got a lot of other things to do, yeah.
I mean, are we doing anything important at the time?
Anybody? Yeah, you probably are. You still have... Oh, I got the taverns mixed up. Oh, well, so you went to, So you went to the Golden Horn in near Morgrave University first. I'm so sorry. But you'll be on your way to your agent in the King of Fire Tavern in Mildura. I am so sorry. But you still go to both anyway, so that's fair, right? Fair game?
Fair game.
But is my Discord broken because nobody's talking?
Yeah, so I'm so sorry, Apparatus, Abe, and Huntfred, and Aiden. I honestly got those two mixed up. So fair game.
Yeah.
You went to that. So we went to go see Asterius first. Fair game.
Yes.
Yeah, we can just go bug Mr. Agent Man later.
Yeah. So you go to the agent. Seconds. Do you take time for like a quick interview, or do you go to see your agent? Like Beeline.
When I was asking how we were doing, is it super pressing? Would it be better if we had Szechuan around for either mission?
Oh, Szechuan is gonna be away for a while. They're truly diving into paperwork and some talks with the higher ups at the Clifftop Guild.
Yeah. All right, Soria. Where you heading off to? Will you meet with some of the other members at say the King of Fire Tavern in Middle Dora?
Sure.
Right.
Ask the reporter guy, does he want everybody?
Yeah. And I'm gonna say that Aaron's character is just gonna take a bit of a rest at the guild.
Yeah, they're just gonna find somebody to talk to and then find a bed.
Yeah, apply membership and stuff. So, all right.
Szechuan gotta refresh their fucking membership. Guess they're no longer under the name of Kyrie.
That's fair. I'm ready.
Lots of paperwork.
So do you want to like make a quick stop with the inferior, or are you in that much of a hurry? Abe, Abe, Apparatus, Huntfred, Aiden. So what are your answers? What do you want to do?
I mean, I'm still asking if we got time for an interview. Nobody's answered me.
Apparatus, are you there?
Yeah.
So do you want to like make stop for a quick interview, or are you in a hurry?
Are we on a scale of 1 to 10? How much are we in a hurry? Do you guys think?
Alfred is in no rush.
We're not in a hurry. It's fine. We'll do it. Yeah.
All right. Okay. So he pulls up a like notepad with the feather for. Okay. So the Sharn Inquisitive, and he. It takes out about an hour or two of like interviews and questions. It's like, so what exactly led up to the Warforged Colossus waking up?
Oh, geez, what did make the thing wake up, didn't it?
Somebody was fixing up the Warforged Colossus.
Yeah, you have an idea
We
who.
busted them, so they moved their plans forward.
Yeah, you have an idea who. Irulan, Cornatch. Do you tell him the truth?
Fuck no.
What? No. So I said lie.
Or like or at least you tell the reporter that that you don't know who the perpetrator is and you're looking to investigate.
I have theories of
I would say there's
potential leads, but I will not say until I know for certain of who I am most fine with saying I'm putting that blame on.
Yeah, the article mentions he kind of like pulls up. Yeah, so the remote Kyrat outpost of okay.
I really need to stop rolling.
And earlier, and shortly after you left, the perilous floating fortress Argonath is in the vicinity of the outpost. Do you have any comments on that?
Can't say that again?
The Brandless floating fortress Argonith is in the vicinity and has been routed to investigate on behalf of the king. Shortly after you have left, shortly after that, are you aware that the king himself wants this investigated?
The Iron Giant.
Do I know this?
You have left shortly, not long before this floating fortress has arrived.
So no.
Oh, sorry, we missed the big castle in the sky. That's
Unfortunate
news.
timing of circumstances. I was not present.
Okay.
You sound like you have a stick super far up your ass.
You sound like you pushed the train. Now get out of here.
Okay.
I fixed the damn train.
You
to
were
get fixed there.
I'm not
I
saying
have
that you
more horsepower than the fucking train at some point.
I'm not saying that you were evading responsibility or anything like that. It's just unfortunate timing. You were not aware of this. It is, after all, a remote salvage base. Anyway, how do you feel about? Oh, and this is a bit of a something of a personal question for. He points out you, Apparatus. How do you feel about being associated with House Kenneth? Some are rather defiant on this. Some are appreciative of of House Kenneth being willing to help the Warforged people. Others were less charitable, shall we say? With all the rumors of Warforged taking our jobs and stuff. How do you feel about your time working with House Kenneth?
Feeling is a difficult topic for me. I do not exactly feel.
Well, Warforged have souls. That's what some believe. That's what many people believe. And how the soul, well, there's a ton of theories on how a Warforged soul is created, but that's neither here or there. And he points to you, Abe. So from what I've heard, that you've actually from not around here, right? Where are you from? Sorry, it's just for general background for the interview and stuff. Backgrounds for the each of you.
A boat, mostly.
A boat? But what nation are you from, exactly? What continent? That's...
Classified.
Don't really remember.
Well, you kind of remember, just letting you know your character will likely come from... let me look it up. You'll probably come from the continent of, Sarlona. You commented that. Would you like to answer that, or would you like to say I travel a lot?
I mean, if I actually do have something on shore,
Right.
I just don't remember what you said.
Yeah. Okay. So basically, you told that you came from Sarlona. Is that right, Abe? Lego? Just want to get into some background stuff, that's all. Oh, fascinating, but I'm sure you have, people, including will have a lot of questions, just, wow. A lot. So, some of the questions, well, I'm not good at this interview stuff. I'm more into more of the arcane arts than anything. So, and he looks at the orb time and is like, well, I got a bit of a thing going on. It's getting really late. It's getting late. I'll talk to you later. And he wants off.
Okay.
Alrighty. You make your way down to Middle Dura, meeting up with Zoria. Okay.
What was that?
Yeah, you meet your Alright, you go inside.
Are we strolling?
Yeah, you're just you stroll on to the King of Fire Tavern in Middle Dura, lower down of the city of Sharn. It's a little less dinky than compared to the previous town that you've been in, since it's not near a university. But you eventually find your contact. You see a half-elven man, long leather jacket, black hair, slicked back with oil. He looks on with no emotion on his face, waves to you, showing off his dragon mark of detection on his left wrist. Beckons you to come over.
Hi.
Hey. You're the ones hired by Ricky?
I mean, he's standing right
You're
here.
the one that Ricky talked about? I mean?
Yeah.
Alrighty.
He's also standing right here.
Alrighty. Well, you see that the tavern is like built of black stone and brass, lit by dozens of continual flame spells cast on the walls, tables, and even the backs of the chairs. Yeah, I was able to determine who you are. You know, newspapers, word travels fast. All right.
You want to
know who? You want to know what I know about who you're after?
Why are we meeting this guy?
To find out more about Eberron and Carnage.
Oh, the junker lady?
Yeah, the junker lady. Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, I've told her in a long rent apartment in Loldura. I've checked the building out, and I'll have to confirm if whether or not she's using it as a hideout in the city. Not only that, but she has hired a local gate stream to protect her hideout, wherever that is, even if it's an apartment. There's some various shady figures seen coming in and out from the building. Which appears to be a, well, from what I can tell, a Washashka. Do you know what Washashka is?
They're those backwards hand pawed people.
Would you care to know this? I would like you to roll an Arcana check. Every one of you. Every one of you that's present.
I can do that.
Alright.
Oh, okay.
So, apparatus.
I almost got a crit. I got a 19.
16.
Zoria.
Huh?
Would you like to roll an Arcana check?
Are they present?
I'm at the bar.
Yeah, you're just like lounging around, just like overhearing the conversation. You're kind of like near, and would you like to roll an Arcana check?
Sure. It's a flat roll for me. Let's
Flat
see
roll,
how I
yeah.
do. 3! No, I have no idea what that is. That was almost a 19. That was almost a 19, which is very unfortunate.
Yeah, you have not heard of a Washashka, but the rest of you do. You've heard what Washashka is. So let me look up on let me look up online. Rasha.
The Rashashka.
How do you spell the Washashka?
Russia? What?
Wait, you mean the demon?
The demon thing.
This is player. This is player. Not. I know exactly what you're talking about. The demons that have hands on backwards.
Yes.
That are
They're tigers.
Tigers.
Oh, we're dealing with cat people?
They are
Again?
Yeah, as far as you know, so this is what you have known, each of you, except for Zoria, because Zoria doesn't really know squat. They are.
Player knows. Zoria does not.
Yeah, player knows, of course.
I've played enough D&D to know.
These are like demons that takes the form of humanoid-shaped tigers with backwards hands. Evil spirits in physical form. They, as far as you know, you heard that rumors that they serve these ancient beings called the Overlords deep within Kyber, and they are quite rare. And some are even part of an organization that you may have heard before, Apparatus. the Lord of Blade. Not the Lord of Blades, the Lords of Dust. Lords of Dust.
Rakshasa. Rakshasa is how they're called.
Yeah, Rakshasa, yeah.
Rock.
They are the mortal enemies of the of the Kodos of the Kodos of Centric and the Dragons of Argonison. Yeah. That's the gist of what you have known. And hearing the name, him out of the word Rakshasa sends out a shiver down your spine. Yeah, so it turns out that this Rakshasa fugitive has links to the Order of the Emerald Claw. And not only that, but she, your friend that you're after, she has met with a pair of people at a nearby bar. Bold, half elves, one dressed in red, the other in black. I can't tell who they are. But he leans forward, finger pointing at each of you. Word of advice: don't raid the hideout until I've completed my reconnaissance. Hey, it could be. After all, they could be connected to a larger cartel. You don't know, and I can't blow my cover yet. Not yet. I will keep you posted. Each of you. And you, he looks at Zoria. I don't know who you are, but I do know you as well. Well, you know your parents are quite popular, even for a lesser house. Am I wrong? He shrugs. Yeah, doesn't matter. Your parents, lovely people, but yeah. In any case, I will be.
What about my parents?
Nothing. Just want to know who you are.
You obviously already know who I am, since you know my parents.
Yeah.
Who are you?
Oh, I'm Evo the Madani. Inquisitor at your service. I keep my
nice
side
to meet you.
Yeah, I keep my side of the bargain. You just need to call it the coin.
Okay.
Okay. In any case, I need to get back to my job. He sits up and leaves. Leaving you all alone. Alrighty, so.
Interesting gentleman.
Would anyone else like to say something? Come on, you're role playing. Apparatus, Huntford, Abe, Item, anyone?
To be fair, I was only like half paying attention. I know we got a big gang hideout, and we're not supposed to bust into it for a bit.
Big gang hideout. Could
It's hard because Apparatus doesn't like to talk much.
could wait? You said big gang hideout. Could Hanfrid use his familiar to scout the place, spy on it?
It would not be a good idea. Sorry.
Okay, not even from the sky from long range, just to see general area.
And besides, your familiar kind of died, so I have to resummon it again. And this time with you have to get some buy some materials for the spell.
How much would that cost?
Let me look it
10
up.
gold.
10
like
gold. 10 gold
10
pieces
gold,
for
yeah.
That's nothing.
Yeah, you can
That's
make a quick
nothing.
stop at one of the shops near the cliff top and near Morgrave. Not Morgrave University. Yeah. You also have a 5% discount because most of you are members of the Clifftop Adventure Guild at Clifftop.
So 9 gold and 50 silver then? If it's a 5% discount.
9 gold and 5 silver.
5 silver. Wait,
9.50.
is it 5 or 50? Yeah, 50,
5.
yeah.
So every 10th silver is a gold piece.
Yeah, okay. I'll do that.
Alright, you're gonna buy some materials you need to summon your familiar. And
Yes.
I assume that you will need to do a ritual cast of 5 familiar, right?
Yes.
Okay, so you bought about 10 gold's worth, just for simplicity's sake, of charcoal, incense, and herbs that must be consumed by fire in a brass brazier. Oh, you can do that. It took you a matter of hours to get it all set up at the about an hour to get to Clifftop. Buy all the stuff and then toss into a brass brazier to summon your familiar. You want a few words? Do you want a ritual cast?
Yes, ritual cast.
Ritual cast. So you're doing that. What about the rest of you? Apparatus, Abe, Aiden, Storia. Would you like to head out to the university to find your contact for the Oracle of War?
Oh, another thing. When the pseudo dragon is finally summoned, I will hug him.
Somewhat of a what?
When my familiar pseudo dragon.
Okay.
When he spawns, I will hug him first.
Yeah.
Aww.
You hug. You hug as your familiar pops into existence, still carrying the coin from the bazaar.
I think it should get a +1 to its AC from the coin.
Tempting.
And there's no way to level up my pseudo dragon, or it's just stuck that.
It's stuck that way.
Position. No. No way any ritual to upgrade him over time or anything.
Well, then that +1 would be really nice then.
Yeah. Oh well,
Too bad.
Why don't you just get him, was it like barding armor or something like that for it?
Yeah.
Oh wait, he's not wearing armor. Can I cast mage armor on him?
Yeah,
Yeah, you can do that.
What's his
absolutely.
Anyway, so you bought some equipment and equipment like the Dragon's Horde from equipment from the Dragon's Horde up at Clifftop. So you spent 5 silver and 9 gold. Go ahead and remove that from your character sheet if you haven't already.
10 gold, okay.
9 gold and 5 silver. Okay.
Okay.
So you did all that. Meanwhile, because it takes you about a bit more than an hour to buy the materials and then cast a spell at the place. What about the rest of you? Apparatus, Abe, and Aiden, and Azoria.
Probably should meet our contact there. This is a good idea.
I want to tag along to the thing, but at some point I would like to do a little shopping for something specific.
Alrighty. While Apparatus and Abe and maybe Zoria head out to Morgrave, you head out to one of the marketplaces. What are you looking for? Abe?
Me?
Yeah. You said you want to buy something.
Oh yeah, at some point I was gonna try and help them be muscle over there. I was going to look for
what are you looking for exactly?
essentially walkie-talkies.
Sending stones. Okay.
Something that works more than one day.
That we call sending stones Rocky Talkies.
Something that works more than once a day.
Well,
There's
there's also the earrings, a message from from the new Critical Role book.
Oh, what is it?
That basic.
Hold up, let me double check that.
Yeah, earrings.
Earring of message.
Earring of message is the common magic item.
It has 5 charges, and you can use an action to expend 1 charge to cast the message cantrip, and
But
it
only
regains.
Yeah,
It works 5 times, and well, the thing is if you cast it, the person you're casting it to can still respond to it, and then they could, if they need to talk more, they can cast message back again.
Or we need like an automaton that has the tome packed with as a warlock, because then they can just write in their book.
Okay, simple
That's a
thing.
permanent
just get
sending.
the paper bird.
Paper bird. What paper bird?
It's the magic item paper bird.
Oh wait, paper bird. What?
Where is the item list from the?
Paper bird from it's. Oh, it's from. Okay, I see where you're going with this. It's on a common item. It's on a common item.
Hmm.
It's on. Yeah, it's gonna cost. It tries to within 5 feet of its. You're basically gonna be throwing an you know, like the one of those paper airplanes. It can only go up to 5 feet. It travels to within 5 feet of its intended recipient by the most direct route, whereupon it turns into a non-magical and inanimate sheet of parchment that can be unfolded only by the intended recipient.
Well, the thing is it doesn't only go 5 feet; it just lands 5 feet.
Yeah, it lands 5 feet. Yeah.
It can fly 60 feet, so it's
they must be on the same plane, so it could be within range. On the same plane. So you could like throw a paper bird, and it could be and the recipient could be on the other side of the planet. Yes. And they will get it one way or another, come hell or high water.
Yes.
And if it isn't able to appear anywhere near them, it appears.
At a flying speed of 60 feet. So it's gonna take time. It's not instantaneous.
I mean, it's not the horrible thing.
Unlike
us, it doesn't need to sleep.
Yes, tiny stone might be more practical. I'm just saying.
Yes, but we're having the argument of it can only be casted once, and it's fine, but people don't like that for some reason.
Sanding stone.
Well, if you had a arcanist and a like enchanter, maybe we could get it fixed so that it casts 3 times a day. Could take some gold, but
alright, I'm gonna look up the list of
it would just be extending the ability of the stone that is already there. Like amplify it. Also, can't you make sending stones as an artificer?
Yes. I'm gonna look up replicate magic item. Yes. And artificer can replicate sending stones at level once they start like if using items at level 2.
Yes.
However, it's an option to select, and apparatus does not have the option to infuse sending stones.
At the moment.
At the moment, yes.
But then in the future, we might be able to get a second pair, so we can have multiple.
Right, I'm
in
gonna
theory,
look up...
next level I can make infinite amount of these.
Oh yeah.
Alright, so...
That's what I was thinking about.
You're gonna be buying...
Nord.
Yes?
I have to get going.
Alright, so, would you like to make a bit of an exit for your character in the meantime?
I will... say goodbye to everybody. I gotta meet up with my group. If you guys ever need any help, feel free to send word to the cliff top or my home residence, and I give them my information.
All right.
Good to meet everybody.
And it's good to meet you. It's good to have you along, Rose.
All right, guys. Thank you guys so much for having me. I had so much fun. I can't wait to rejoin you guys at some point.
I hope I did a good job.
You did a great job. But I will see you all later.
See you later.
Bye.
Bye.
Alrighty.
I have to go as well.
Alrighty. So yeah, we might as well just like wrap up this session as you all head up to Morgrave University.
Sounds like a good idea.
To get some smarts. Let's do this.
Yeah. Scrap my shopping trip. I didn't.
I'm sorry for kind of short with the shopping.
No, I mean scrap it.
Yeah.
My idea is not going to work. It's not a thing.
Yeah. Okay. So as you all,
We'd have
I've
to
been looking around.
it.
Rocky Talkies. Oh my
Yes.
god.
Those,
Yeah.
if I make those, they will be called that, and if you call them something else, I will specifically have them not activate.
Alrighty.
No.
So session over. So that was a good one. How was it? everyone?
I
liked it.
I liked it.
Very
good
social.
It was what?
I've been more social than before.
It was kind of hard on me since I couldn't talk with my character. Because
I know.
they are.
Your character has a charisma of 8.
And I
Yeah.
literally don't talk much. So,
You know what's gonna be fun?
Yeah.
us going to college.
Sichuan is losing her powers.
You never
Are
brought
you
that
gonna
up until
become a
now. That was
fallen paladin.
Uh-huh.
Is
I've been
Sichuan
casting
gonna
less
become
and
a
less.
fighter?
I'm glad
That is up for discussion with Nord. Either cleric or a different paladin or a fighter.
Wait, why are you becoming a fallen paladin? What's
Because
happening?
they can't follow their oath anymore.
Why
why
was
not?
happening?
Kyrie's gone.
Because their kingdom is gone. Their crown is gone. The only reason that her powers still lasted was because she was close to her people in the outpost.
And it's not just that, it's just like, with Kyrie being gone, it's hard to hold your faith to a kingdom, to a nation that's just gone. It's like,
Yep.
it's just they're starting to matter less and less these days. Even though there's still some there's still the nobles attached to the kingdom of Kyrie. It just wasn't the same.
Yeah, no. Her powers were gonna fade eventually, and I think that we have arrived in Sharn is a good moment for it to, like, kind of solidify that Sichuan is losing their powers. They will still have their horse as a sort of familiar, but it's gonna be harder and harder for them to keep their powers.
Yeah. So anyway, that was a good job, everyone. We didn't do much combat. We didn't do any combat. Any combat or role playing.
Any combat.
Any
We
role-
had combat with our words.
Yeah, I hope I did a good job with the improv and stuff.
Good.
And I hope it was easy for me to understand.
Also, you might want to disconnect Aaron since they're not coming back and are still connected.
Oh, yeah, I'll have to ask her. So anyway, Ruby, rating, Fahrenheit, they're playing a game. Let me check. Whoop. Oh well. I close it and I close out one of the things. So they're playing Final Fantasy 14. So yeah, here comes the cavalry, everyone. Here comes the cavalry.
Oh, you gotta.
We'll see you all next time. Same bad time,
I
same
did.
bad channel. Alright, see you later.
Yeah.
Bye.